Hello? Looking for me? Oh, good. Sorry about the munchkins. Yes, I'm basically following up. Wow, the entire group. So the lieutenant is obviously speaking to someone else. In the meantime, I'm pulling out all the paperwork so that you guys are aware that this is not just what you see on video that's happening. It's also paperwork that confirms the truth. However, like I said before, when the truth doesn't apply and the people who are supposed to be there to enforce the law don't do it, because it's, I guess, crossing that thin blue line, a victim is further victimized. So, in addition, I'm not going to say anything. I'm simply following up on everything that I've been told that doesn't work, that, I, of course, said to everybody initially because it's set to fail. Here, of course, is the incident report that we spoke of over the phone. I hope you called and got the copy of the police report.
I don't have it yet. Nobody's given it.
Yes, well, I can absolutely believe that.
San Francisco.
Well, no. It's known as Risk Management 101 when, the truth is subverted and what's supposed to happen, the moral and just things don't happen. This is, of course, a copy off the video of the stay-away order, your officer that was involved. That's correct. And, of course, you've already seen the paperwork regarding the fact that there is nothing from everywhere you sent me, 400 McAllister, everything you talked to me about.
400 McAllister said that there's nothing.
There it is. The one from the DA's office, and of course the DA's person who told me that he didn't care about my legal rights when I wanted to file charges against DPH for having broken the law. So who enforces medical law and who arrests when, a person like me, a civilian, has had the law repeatedly broken against him, not just once, but now twice in this particular case?
I think that there's maybe even the Special Prosecutions Unit at the District Attorney's Office.
You mean the district attorney that wouldn't even see me, the one that said that they didn't care about my rights that I have on videotape? I love the illusion. I love, being told to go here, go there. And what's a normal sick person supposed to do? Just give up and die? Now, I'm not trying to put this on your shoulders. Can you just begin to imagine what I have been put through?
Oh, yes, I can. That's why I'm trying to help you, Jason.
Well, help, I will honestly believe, as I've already been to a meeting with the sheriff November 27th who told me to go back to the Department of Public Health.
Stay away on file.
Well, you'd have to call and ask the Department of Public Health because both times they will tell you that there was no such thing, even though that's what they told the police officers, the sheriff's officers. Can I state something for the record? And please understand, in 2001, when my soulmate died, I went to San Francisco General and was denied emergency services and falsely arrested and everything else. And of course, you have to understand that the Department of Public Health has the lapdog, the sheriff, that supervises these buildings to deny people their medical rights. Everyone, of course, told me that I was wrong. When I took them to federal court, they had my case dismissed with test of lying and fraud, and 4 years later, through the Office of Inspector General, signed a confession settlement agreement admitting that they had broken the law and then left me, the innocent vindicated victim, for dead. Now, given these set of circumstances and the fact that it's just repeating itself, and I'm continually being victimized for not only doing what's right, But, calling them on their bluffs and saying, okay, I'll drink your cup of poison. I want to believe. The question is, where should I go die? Because everyone has lied to me. There has been no accountability. As a matter of fact, here's a letter to your Captain McEachard, who, of course, took over Captain Mannix, who, of course, left when I was in the middle of bringing this up to her. The entire process, the handling, has been so dismal and so anti-human, it just makes me want to barf. But here's just a portion of what, my hope to accomplish is, I expect to die because I haven't had decent humanity or medical care for years. But, fighting for what's right for everyone is the right thing to do in a system that's rigged to fail. It's not my fault. I just got a letter from OCC stating that the complaint in which I showed the videos, everything that you've seen, was not substantiated, even though I was not allowed to go in an interview and give them all the facts and all the evidence because it's rigged, because it's confidential and you can't videotape.
Okay, I got another appointment.
And of course this is their letter that they sent me regarding, trying to offer me a Hobbesian's choice and say that I have to go through their methodology, which is incorrect and rigged to fail. And of course my response and the response of the city attorney, and of course no response back, and then, the expectation of privacy that they keep mentioning in a public place.
They told me the same thing.
Well, but that's a lie.
Okay, so
there is no expectation of privacy in a public area. And you as a law enforcement officer, you do understand that. Good, good. Thank you for that humanity.
The same thing they said to you is what they told me.
That's right, which was not correct, which is not enforcing my legal rights, which is why I'm here, because the same type of thing has already happened when my soulmate died. I was illegally arrested, and for years, I was wrong until I got the signed confession and then left for dead because I was denied not only my medical rights, my legal rights, because even in emergency, I couldn't call you people. They could only transfer me to the sheriff's office because that's how it's rigged to fail. And I've got that operator tape. So now what do we do?
You got to go to the next step.
You are the next step. Who arrests? Where do I sign my complaint? Where do I follow up with this to have the Department of Public Health arrested?
I'm trying to think.
You're not a law enforcement officer?
I am.
That's not your function?
But
now, it's just very strange. Let me point one quick thing out. Your person told me that if I stepped over that line, because of that stay-away order, I would be arrested. Why am I not afforded the same back? Why is the Department of Public Health, who's broken the law twice, committed criminal fraud, and has continued to harm me, not being arrested with me doing everything correct in this ill society?
Why don't you go to the U.S. Attorney's office?
Why do I need to do that? Do I come back when that fails? Because
well, then come back when that fails, but it's somewhere else to try.
So how do I keep being victimized? Do I go back to DPH? If I go to 25 Van Ness and Route 700, am I going to have a problem?
I see a supervisor there. Thank you, Mr. Gard.
That doesn't answer the question. I'll be back.